Good afternoon, Lunar Embassy Galactic Government Headquarters. May I help you? Yeah, we actually have been selling property on the moon since 1980. There are some people that are selling properties in outer space that don't own the land. As far as I'm concerned, they're criminal in their intent. The properties that we're currently offering for sale are the moon of Earth, Mars, Venus, Io, and Mercury. If you try and sell something and use deceit, it diminishes you as a human being. This is as real as any other properties you can buy on Earth. I filed a declaration of ownership with the United Nations, otherwise I wouldn't do it. I've grown up with a work ethic that is based in honesty. My parents are both from Oklahoma. I've just always had this honesty quirk about me. In 1980, I was going through a divorce and hadn't worked in almost a year. And I was almost out of money. I was trying to think what would really make me happy. And I thought if I had some property, I could mortgage it and move to Los Angeles and get an acting career going. And when I had that thought, I looked out the window and saw the moon and thought to myself, there's a lot of property. And almost instantly, I remembered studying a brand new 1967 Outer Space Treaty. Article 2 of the Outer Space Treaty of 1967 states, no nation by appropriation shall have sovereignty or control over any of the satellite bodies. Nowhere in the Outer Space Treaty does it mention anything about individuals. This is the loophole that gave me the impetus to file a claim of ownership for the moon. Then I sent a note to the United Nations stating that if they had a legal problem with my claim of ownership, to please let me know. And on that note, I've never heard from them. We've sold just under 600 million acres on the moon so far, and that's growing by about 200 properties per day. The property itself, regardless of which properties we sell you, are all the same price. They're $19.99 plus a $1.51 lunar or planetary tax, $2.50 to print the name on the document. So the total would be $24. We have 5,740,000 individual property owners in 193 countries on planet Earth. 2 on the moon and 1 on Mars. Okay. The average sale that we make is 2.2 properties per person. Summer gifts, we know that 17% of the people that buy land from us buy it for its novelty idea. And the word novelty, just so people know, in the American Heritage Dictionary says it's a small item that has a quality of being unique. If this doesn't fall into that category and that definition, I don't know what does. It doesn't have anything to do with its value. All of the red areas here are areas that we've already sold. The staff would ask me, we're out of properties, we need to select another area, we've just sold that one out. Where do you want to do it? And so I just cover my eyes and go like this. There's just under 10 billion acres on the moon.
And everything you haven't sold belongs to you?
Yes. I'm actually the wealthiest individual on the planet, in theory. These 3 renditions that are on the wall here, this was our concept of what we thought the lunar embassy would look like on the moon initially. It seemed to make sense for us at that time because it's celestial looking, but it doesn't house enough people for us. And it won't be large enough to create a city atmosphere that we're looking for. So then we decided that the best way to do this would be to create the 4-sided pyramid. We don't have any architectural drawings done yet. We don't have anything other than a basic drawing. The pyramid that we're building will have embassies for every government on this planet, including some of the non-Earth-based governments that we are in touch with occasionally, which I can't speak about too much, but they are here, they are in existence, and they'll have embassies there as well. Owning the moon is very interesting. It's a tremendous burden in some respects to keep everybody happy. You can't. I know I have detractors. I know I have people that have said you can't do this. Some of them are vehement about it. I've been called a crook, a fraud, a scam artist. I've never seen myself that way at all. And it's not that I'm the brightest person in the block or anything like that. It's just that I had an idea and I followed through for the last 30 years. Interesting story, in 1999, a person by the name of Verigalu Pop emailed me and told me that he had claimed ownership to the sun and that he was charging me $30 million a year for the energy put out for all the planetary bodies that I owned. I waited a couple of days and wrote back to him and said, we've decided we don't want your energy, please turn it off. Okay, Ron, I've got all the information. I appreciate the call, and your order will be mailed out tomorrow, and you'll have it in about 7 days. Thank you very much. Enjoy the property. Have a great day.
I've always looked at myself as a pioneer. I've always thought differently.
I think outside the box. Actually, now I'm thinking outside the planet. I think what the Lunar Embassy deeds provide for people is hope. If people own land, you have a good feeling about the fact that you're an accomplished person, you're successful. And even if you own the land on the moon, the opportunity to think maybe someday, maybe I won't make it, maybe my kids won't make it, but maybe my grandkids will be able to go up there and utilize the property.